Before you decide where all of these currency pair will go next, you have to understand all of this blue weekly candlestick on dollar index. This week most important question is, you will see one more blue candlestick or red candlestick, which ultimately depends on all the important news this week. And if this is a correction or trend reversal making new lower low, but a small red candlestick or one more blue candlestick will create big price action this week in everything, all currency, stocks and commodities. Everywhere you will see big price action. So price is trading sideways on this big resistance zone, and from this top to bottom almost 38% retracement is complete. So this was your coronavirus, so depression, economic crisis. Just a reminder, dollar goes in both direction in recession. It goes up and down. So all the buyer at the bottom, all the seller at the top, they are doing everything that their trade survive. Now daily time frame, this first key resistance broken, clear candlestick closing above the resistance. Next big horizontal resistance is 105.430. This is your next and last big horizontal resistance. If price retest and news come bearish for dollar, then on H1 time frame you can sell dollar, because technically it is resistance. It can show rejection from resistance. Maybe it can do fake breakout, first up on CPI then down. But this is your key horizontal resistance, so trade carefully this week everything. Now Euro USD trend line broken and now price coming down, and this horizontal yellow line is your big horizontal support 51.49, and below this support level you have 50% retracement of this complete bullish trend. So you focus on this horizontal support and fib level this week. Then GBPUSD daily time frame, your nearest horizontal support 24,277. Do not buy on this support zone because dollar is still below resistance. So focus on this lower support 23,109. If this level retests, then you can buy on H1, because this is your big support level, and if that breakout, then it will retest this next big support level. Then New Zealand dollar price is testing this lower trend line, a strong trend line. If dollar become weak, then you can buy on this trend line retest, and next target 62.49. USDCAD daily time frame, it is breaking this resistance, static horizontal resistance and a dynamic trend line. So two type of resistance at the same place. If trend line also break, then next resistance will be 38,544. So this is your last resistance, you can say. So if you wanna sell on current price because horizontal resistance and dynamic resistance, then you have to use SL, and you have big news this week. USD CHF daily time frame, price has break out this horizontal resistance and now it is ready to go and retest next resistance. So before CPI news, if it retests this support zone, then you can buy. But if candle close below support zone, then it can make new lower low. Then GBP/JPY daily time frame, price is testing lower trend line of this Speller channel. It is again testing this horizontal support zone. So if this support clearly break out with trend line, then you can easily sell. But price is still below fib projection level. So if this chart pattern breakout come, then you can sell on this 187.823 level. Then CAD JPY daily time frame, it is making this triangle chart pattern correction, and last week again it tested this lower trend line. So this was fourth retest. If lower trend line breakout, then you can sell retest and minimum target 104.238. Bitcoin daily time frame sideways on that key horizontal support 25-27. For Bitcoin trader, if major change happen in their QT monetary policy, then you can see action in Bitcoin. So this vertical movement was last week change in their QT. Wait for next. Oil price, two triangle chart pattern breakout. Now price is flying, and now it is in the middle of big support and resistance. Either retest 93 or make correction back to 83. When oil goes up, it is bad for economy because inflation goes up and there is also risk for recession. And all the big power who can control oil are busy in G20. Except Powell, everyone is there. And if you remember, after Ukraine invasion, their oil price cap is working great. So they successfully managed oil price from 63 to current price 87. So until Biden say to refill that SPR, oil will stay up, and OPEC will not allow Biden to make profit on that oil trade. And there is a rumor right now that after this G20 meeting, they will sell oil again, same like this, and oil price will go down. But time have changed. I explained this thing many times in past and saying again, oil price is controlled by brics. There are two more persons who are not part of this G20 meeting, Russia and China, but these three persons together, Saudi, Russia and China, they control oil price. So all of these great people, if they can successfully manage oil price with price cap, they can also manage poverty and inflation. And recession is also bearish for oil. But all of these oil country, after so many years, they know very well how to manage oil, and they are trained by USA. So oil price is highly political. So either you trade with pure technical or pure politics. So focus only on big support and resistance level. Silver daily time frame. This can be your triangle chart pattern. All 5 wave almost complete. Right now we are in final wave E. And this wave has made 78% retracement. Technically you can buy with a small lot size on H1 time frame. If this lower trend line retest again third time, then you can easily buy. because there is a fib retracement here, a horizontal support retested 3 times, and a strong trend line. So very strong support zone. So you can buy here technically ignoring all fundamental. While there is no big support on current price in gold. SP 500 is still sideways of key horizontal support 43.25. So after FOMC meeting next week, you can see big change in SP 500. Same with NASDAQ sideways, and Dow Jones Industrial Average. It is again testing this trend line. Tested again last week. If trend line break out, then you can still retest. So USA is superpower because they have two weapons, atom bomb and dollar. Almost all countries now have atom bomb and nobody can use it. So dollar is now their only weapon. And now BRICS is their new competition. So after end of G20 meeting and next FOMC meeting, you can see big change in dollar. Because all the power who control this world right now busy in G20. But soon after G20, you will see big change in every asset class, and those are driven by politics.